What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, just another PokeTuber, coach of your Piedmont Triad Kickers, coming at you today with the semifinals of Season 8 of the NBBL. Today we are taking on the Gang Dex, coach of the Golden State Weezings, as well as a teammate of mine throughout this season. But, we're in playoffs, so one of us has to win. It's kind of just, it is what it is. Would have been a lot better if he played, someone from the other semifinal group and I played the other person, but, well, that's not what happened. So, we had to do teammate elimination this week. It sucks, but at least we know our team is guaranteed to make it to the finals, and then whoever wins the finals will win it for the whole team. That'll be really great. So, the Dex has a pretty threatening team, which consists of Terrakion, Primarina, Noivern, Sinistra, Rotom Heat, Weezing, Umbreon, Hippowdon, Copperajah, who is not a real Pokemon. Dex, you're cool, but Copperajah's not real, and anybody who's watching this, if you're a Copperajah fan, please find different Pokemon to make a fan base around. We have the Greedent, who can Terra, and last but not least, the Terravivillon. Okay, maybe the last comment about Copperajah was kind of harsh, but for real, y'all, this is not a real Pokemon. But anyway, I'm expecting him to bring probably the first 6 minus Sinistra, and then the Terra Greedent. I don't think Umbreon, Vivillon, or Copperajah ever step foot in this matchup, so I do think Sinistra or Hippowdon have potential, but I feel like more than likely he's going to bring Terrakion, Primarina, Noivern, Weezing, Rotom Heat, and the Greedent. Probably Terra Ghost because of Minshao, or Terra Fairy maybe, because it helps with Minshao and the Cyclizar, I guess. Or maybe not, because we do have a whole Tinkaton. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, to combat this team, first and foremost, we decided we're going to bring Horacio the Vigavolt, who's rocking his heavy-duty boots. Levitate for the ability, 252 HP, 4 special attack, 252 speed F, Calm Nature with Sticky Web, Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, and Energy Ball. Heavy-duty boots because, one, spoiler alert, we're not breaking hazard removal this week, so we need a way to not get hurt by those Legos that could be plaguing the field. Not to mention, he has quite a few ways to get him up, so let's respect that. We don't really deal with his physical attackers that well, so I figure we might as well just run max speed F, take hits from his special attackers, and potentially 1v1 them. We have Volt Switch for pivoting, Bug Buzz, just, pretty nice little click into the team, and then Energy Ball, so in case we do need to hit like the Terrakion, the Hippowdon, we have ways to do that. But yeah, that is Horacio. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only, Amy Rose, who's rocking her Lumberry, Mold Breaker for the ability, max attack, 108 defense, 148 speed, because we are speed creeping the Rotom, I believe. We are Jolly Nature with Gigaton, Hammer, Play Rough, Bulldoze, and Swords Dance. We've ran the defense investment so we can live one hit from Terrakion as long as it's not banded, and even then, I think it's still like a roll depending on what move they click into us. But because of Mold Breaker, if we Swords Dance, we can bulldoze the Rotom and just kill it. We are Lumberry because I'm expecting Rotom and Weezing. Either one of them could just burn us. So in case my opponent goes for the Will-O-Wisp, we can just Swords Dance. Either A, Swords Dance that turn, or if we're already boosted, we can just Swords Dance again. Nothing on this team really wants to take a +2, let alone a +4 Gigaton Hammer. Same for Play Rough. It's really just the Weezing that could take a Play Rough, but if you come in and we're already boosted, Gigaton does a lot of damage, and same for Rotom. You can come in and take our dual stabs. A Bulldoze almost 100% of the time kills that thing. So that is a Tinkaton, unless for some reason he's the first Shuka Berry Rotom in history. But yeah, that is Tinkaton. Next on the team roster, we have one of the 2 Terra Captains we're bringing this week. The one, the only, Green Widow, who is rocking her Assault Vest. Helps with Noivern, helps with Primarina. We're Contrary, Terra Poison, 248 HP, 200 defense, 60 speed. Because there's something I'm trying to speed creep with the webs up. I don't think it's Terrakion though. But we are Leaf Storm, Terra Blast, Superpower, and Giga Drain. So Superpower and Leaf Storm just gives us, our boost for attack, special attack, and defense. Terra Blast is just so we can hit the, I want to say it's the Primarina. Oh wait, actually no. I remember what it was. It was the Sinistra. In case Sinistra comes, we can just hit it with Terra Blast. And everything else on the team, we can either just click Leaf Storm, Superpower, Giga Drain into. It just depends on the situation. The only thing we can't really hit is the Weezing, but Weezing does not take. Weezing does not listen. Weezing is not a Leaf Storm switch in. That's all I'm going to say about that one. But yeah, that's Green Widow. Next on the team roster is my other Terra Captain in the form of Reiju the Muck, who is rocking her Covert Cloak. So in case Senesha does come, we don't have to worry about getting burned by Matcha Gacha. It's kind of the only way it can try to win, like the only conceivable way it can try to 1v1 us. Otherwise, Senesha just never beats this Pokemon in particular. We are Poison Touch for the ability Terra Grass with 196 HP, 164 attack, 148 defense, Adamant Nature with Poison Jab, Drain Punch, Ice Punch, and Taunt. The Terra Grass is just mainly because of one, Senesha, make it do negative damage to us. Same for Primarina. Ideally, I don't Terra this thing, though. I'm probably going to Terra the Lurantis. But this is kind of just to force my opponent to make some 50-50 calls for the most part. But we just have, like, moves at everything. And especially his most offensive mons, like Poison Jab can hit Primarina. Drain Punch can hit the Terrakion. Actually, that's the reason why we have Terra Grass. So in case this thing decides to click EQ into us, we can, maybe bait him to click in the Rock move instead. And then we have Ice Punch for the Noivern. And then everything else on the team we can just hit. It just depends what we're trying to hit. And then we have Taunt because, it would probably benefit us to taunt things like, the Weezing, the Umbreon. They are a little bit faster than us, but maybe we can pull it off. Same for Greedent, though. We can taunt the Greedent. Now we're actually faster than that. That would be pretty nice. But yeah, that is Reiju. Next on the team roster, we have the one, the only Kawamatsu the Swampert, who's rocking his leftovers. Torrent for the ability, max HP, 4 attack, max defense, Impus Nature with Stealth Rock, Flip Turn, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. My opponent's only way to remove hazards is the Noivern. As you guys have probably noticed, we have Ice Punch on a couple of my Pokemon. We also have the Tinkaton. So basically, if Noivern comes in and tries to defog, he's going to be doing it at a price. I'm just saying. We have Flip Turn for pivoting in and out, and then we have EQ because it's just a pretty consistent click into the team. And the one thing we can't EQ, which would be the what do you call that thing? The Weezing. We can just always Flip Turn on it. Same for Rotom. Same for Senesha. We just Flip Turn on those Pokemon. And regardless, Senesha doesn't really appreciate the Ice Punch. Granted, she can take those for days, but you don't want to switch into it, right? But yeah, that is Swampert. Next on the team roster, last but not least, I feel like you guys just know this girl's going to come. It's Chi-Chi, the Mian Xiao, who's rocking her Life Orb, regenerated for the ability, 44 HP, max attack, 212 speed, Adamant Nature with close combat, triple axle, Poison Jab, and Trailblaze. We're running Adamant because, bro, if we can touch it super effectively, it just dies. Let's just put it like that. If we can touch it super effectively, it will die. So the Trailblaze just make sure we can outspeed the Noivern, if nothing else, as well as the Terrakion, because both those Pokemon actually can just one-shot us out of existence, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, that is Chi-Chi, that is the team. I think I said everything needed to be said, so without further ado, let's get into the battle. Good luck, have fun to my opponent game decks. Hopefully this battle is a banger. Alright, we are connected with Game Dex, also known as Dex. Let's see what he has brought. So he sent me his Terra Captain. Terra goes Greedent, cool. I didn't know what his Terra were going to be. I couldn't guess, because I don't know what the hell his Terra Captains even do. So what did he bring? He brought Weezing. Hey, mascot, bro. Mascot pick. Weezing, Greedent, Noivern, Umbreon, Terrakion, and the Rotom. So I kind of expected to see Primarina on here over, I guess maybe Umbreon, but this isn't bad, right? So, I think against this team, what we'll do is just lead, I think we just lead Noivern. Not Noivern, he has the Noivern. We lead our Kawamatsu, and then just try to get up rocks turn one. His potential leads, bro, half these leads we can just kind of mess with, so yeah, let's see what happens. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. He's probably not going to lead Terrakion. If he leads Rotom, I don't care about being burned, if I'm being honest. A majority of these leads we just don't care about, except for Greedent, because Greedent does get Bullet Seed, and I have to respect that, but I don't think he leads Greedent, so we should be good to get these rocks up. He leads this thing. So let me see, do we just go for the Ice Punch and try to kill this thing right here, right now? Because if I kill this, Mian Xiao, you know what? We're just gonna go for it. I wanted the rocks up because if I get up rocks and this thing defogs, Lurantis gets a +1 evasion boost, which, I know from experience, if you give Lurantis an evasion boost, you're probably not gonna touch it for a while. Okay. Good read on his part. I should have got up rocks anyway then. If I had to guess, we're gonna probably see Weezing come in here. Goldenrod. Yep. Oh, never mind. This thing. Ice Punch. Okay. So this thing is probably more on the physical side. I wonder if this is screens. You know, even if it is screens, it's all good. We can outlast those screens, I feel like. So what we're gonna do now is just go for the Stealth Rock and then flip turn out into I could see him maybe getting up screens here. So we're gonna go for Stealth. This thing doesn't get Grass Cut. Like, I think it gets Trailblaze, but if it's Trailblaze, we're not worried. Energy Ball, that's one thing. But Trailblaze from an Umbreon? Okay, so Wish, cool. I don't know what they're passing the Wish to, per se. We're gonna get up these rocks. I think what we do is... Actually, hold up. They're faster than us, so we know what they're gonna do first. Which means what we're gonna do is flip turn out into Tinkaton and then just click SD, because their only option in this situation is to either go into Weezing, which probably doesn't want to take a Gigaton, or go into... You're clicking Toxic. That's so toxic of you. That is so toxic of you, but at least we know it has Toxic. At least we know this thing has Toxic and not like a... I mean, I guess it could have T-Wave too. We'll see. Either way, we're going into Tinkaton and we're just going to click SD. Now, let me just make sure. You are 280. Okay. We're going to go into our girl and just click SD. Not to mention, this dude knows it is possible for us to, I mean, okay. He has to account for play rough, but he also has to account for the possibility we click Encore. Because if we Encore this thing in a Toxic, then obviously for the next 3 turns, it's not doing anything to us. But we don't have Encore. I want to see Rotom come out here. I want to see the Rotom come out here. I want to see Rotom come out, please. I want to see Rotom. We should outspeed it, and we should be able to kill it. Because you're not going into Rakion. You're not going into Noivern. You could go Weezing, but if you do, oh bro, we're just clicking Gigaton. It's the freest Gigaton we'll ever have in our existence. You're not going Greedent, I don't think. So like, and let me just double check something. Well, before I do that, let me see what comes out first. So he's gonna go into Golden State. Okay. That's okay. I wonder, does this thing die to a +4? I wonder, if we hit them with a +4 Gigaton, do they die? Weezing. Physical Wall. We're +2. So at +4, we kill them with Gigaton. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure you're just going to click Willow here. Either you're going to click Willow or you're going to click Haze. Do you click Haze or do you click Willow? It doesn't even matter because we're Lundberry. And according to Calcs, this thing should die to Gigaton. Let me double check. Yeah, even if you're max HP, max defense, the low roll on this is 103%. So, yep, just die. You're about to die. You are about to die. You are about to die. His only option is to go into Rotom, who you probably lose to us anyway. I mean, if Rotom's not... Okay, well, I have the chance to look this up. Rotom, do we die to an overheat? Do we die to an overheat? Wait, we can actually die to this? That's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Okay. So if he's a max speed Rotom, he'll outspeed us and kill it. It's... I mean... It's not a guaranteed kill. It's like, it's literally 50-50. But at the same time, do we play with that? I don't know. I do not know. And Wait, did we? Okay, I wish I would have not been calking, because I don't know if we killed it or if he swapped out. Um, so it's alive. If we're faster, they're just dead. And I don't think we particularly need Tinkaton for anything in this game. So just don't be like scarfed. Okay, this thing is dead. Okay. So Rotom is dead. Weezing is dead. You go, Tinkaton. You go, Tinkaton. You go, Amy. And what's crazy, I want to say it was Nova. What's crazy, we're in NBBL, and it was Nova who brought it to my attention, unintentionally though, how good the Mold Breaker Tinkaton is. Because I remember watching a game where he, and I want to say maybe even Zach Mander did this, where you just run, bro, we're saying game and just clicking Gigaton. But I remember one of them, like if he's not banded, we don't die. If he's not banded, we don't die. He's banded. Okay, that's nice to know. Oh, it's a crit. Bro, that might have... Dang! We didn't get anything from that interaction. We don't know what his stuff is, and I really hate that. I really, really hate that. Well, I guess we have to go out into this and then just flip turn, because we're going to be slower. If he's not banded, we were going to live that, because the high roll is 90%. Which means we would kill this and then die to Noivern, probably. Because we don't beat... I mean, yeah, like, Tinkaton should have had 3 bodies. If we lose this game to this thing, well, you guys know how I lost. You guys know exactly why I lost. If he goes back into Umbreon... So, here's the thing. The 2 things that resist grass are dead. So, we can high-key just go back into, you know, our guy, probably. Into, we can probably just go into Lurantis, actually. Let's see, they're going to go into Goldenrod, which is the Umbreon. I really hate this, bro. Because that Terrakion should be dead. That Terrakion should... If he's not banded, he should be dead. We know he's not Boots. We know he's not Boots. We know he's not a Boots guy. Which means if we get up webs... Like, bro, we just cook this dude. If we get up webs, bro, that mod just gets cooked. That mod gets cooked. If we get up webs, that mod gets cooked by our guy. So I think what we do here is we Terra and click Superpower. We Terra and click Superpower. It's going to give us a defense boost. They could go into Noivern, which, I mean, if they do, it's not a big deal, right? They could even, yeah. So, yeah, like, bro. I'm just saying, Tinkaton should have 3 bodies to her name if that Terrakion is not banded. That crit absolutely mattered, but it is what it is. Anytime I try to do fun stuff, I can never get it on camera because something has to happen. Nobody likes letting me do fun stuff, man, and I hate it. So who comes in? Terminus, so Noivern. So they know not to even bother trying to attack us. Like, they just know. I guess there's no point. Don't even bother trying to attack us. I mean, I guess they could click, they do get switch. I think this thing gets switcheroo. And I guess you could also just drop a Draco. But then you're just making yourself, you're making it easier for us to, you know, revenge stuff. So I don't know. Let's see. If they have switcheroo and they click it, I don't think it's the end of the world, though. Hurricane. I don't think that even mattered. We're just gonna click. Wait, let me just double check. Terra Blast from right here kills this thing, right? Noivern. Terra Blast at +2 is... they might be out of range. We'll just click it anyway and see. We'll just click it anyway and see. I should have just Leaf Stormed again, I guess. It is what it is, though. This thing is still alive. I really hope you miss another one, if I'm being honest, because Hurricane is doing a lot. Yeah, it sucks. And we get confused. Okay. Okay. Come on, break through it. Break through it. There we go. That's my girl. Good job, Green Widow. Good job. Now that Noivern is gone, that's really big for us. Because I think Vikavolt can beat Umbreon by itself. We just have to get rid of Terrakion. So we're going to unfortunately have to sack our girl here. Like, we just don't have any, like, we just have no switch-ins. Like, we don't have any reliable switch-in to this thing right now, so we have to unfortunately just sack our girl. It is what it is. Earthquake kills us. This thing would be dead, though. If he's not banded, this thing should be dead. I'm just saying. And let me see if I can get anything from that damage. We were +1 defense at 108 HP. Can we confirm banded yet? So we're at 31%. So we died of that regardless, actually. So, okay. We can't confirm banded yet. We can't confirm banded. So, we're going to go out into Swampert. Because we know we're slower than Umbreon. So if Umbreon comes back out, we're just going to flip turn into... we're going to click Earthquake here, though. Because maybe they... maybe we should just flip turn anyway. But anyway, we're going to click Earthquake here. We're going to click Earthquake here. Because if I kill this thing, okay, me and Xiao just wins us the game, probably. Because I don't think we lose to Greedent, bro. And if we do, I just want everyone to remember, at one point in time, we had a +4 Tinkaton. Screw that. We had a +4 Tinkaton at full health. I want everyone to remember that, because I'm just saying, Tinkaton outspeeds this man's entire team outside of Noivern. So how much damage are we doing? Okay. I think we just go out into this, probably. And we're just going to click Poison Jab until we poison this thing. I don't know what Greedents do. I just know I had a +4 Tinkaton and you would have been dead to it. Like, literally, the only way bro beats me is if he has Flamethrower on Noivern, which, okay, let's be real. We've seen U-Turn, I think. He has to have Defog. He has Hurricane. So there is a really good chance he does not have Flamethrower on this set. And I know for a fact, even at 40 HP, matter of fact, let me double check something. Does Tinkaton live the Hurricane from where she was at? Because I think we were at, like, we would have been down to 10%. So Noivern. Like, the absolute highest roll is 90%. If you hurricaned my Tinkaton... Okay. It would have been a roll, but the roll is severely in his favor, if I'm being honest. So... Okay. He could have lived. I mean, he could have potentially still killed me. Okay. Hurricane probably, more than likely, still kills. There's a chance we don't die, but there's a really good chance we do die, though. So I'll give him, I'll give him that, benefit of the doubt on that, right? But, yeah. Tinkaton's not supposed to die, buddy. Poison Jab. Can we get the poison? Like, bro, it's a 60% chance we poison this thing unless he's... Okay, cool. And now what do you click? You're going to click Swords Dance. Okay. I've seen more interesting things lately. But to be fair, I just don't know what this Pokemon does. I really just do not know what this Pokemon does. And now we're just going to click Ice Punch. Terra Blast. Probably messes us up, but I don't think it's a big deal because we have... Bro, first of all... Oh, never mind. It doesn't even matter. Okay, so Muck kills this thing. Muck kills this thing. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's banded. I'm pretty sure he's banded Terrakion, though. I'm pretty sure he's banded Terrakion. Now I do also have to acknowledge, if he's not banded, then Hurricane in no universe kills Tinkaton after an EQ from this thing, in which case Tinkaton probably 6-0s this guy, which is kind of crazy. Because you don't normally hear about Tinkaton 6-0ing people, but I mean, hey, it's possible, right? I think here we just click Drain Punch. They're probably going to click Wish this turn, if I had to take a guess. So we're just going to click Drain Punch and get some HP back. We're just going to click Drain Punch and get some HP back. We know they have Toxic, Wish. I'm assuming... Oh, wait, they might have Foul Play. They might have Foul Play now that I think about it. Ooh, that did so much damage. Is that a crit, too? Okay. Okay, so now the hacks has, you know, balanced itself out in my opinion, but... Okay. So we're just gonna have to click this again. Pretty sure... Like, do they have Protect? If they have Protect... Well, either way, I don't think you're gonna switch Terrakion into this, so we're gonna actually just... We're gonna just hard swap into this. Because do you switch Terrakion into a Drain Punch and the rocks? I don't think you do, actually. And we know we're slower than this, so he should have went first, right? Protect, okay. Okay. Now we just get up webs, I think. Because if Terrakion comes in, you just lose to me. Because here's the thing, we can just get up webs right now. And then this game is basically locked behind me and Xiao. This game is locked behind me and Xiao. And even then, bro still has to hit a rock move. Like, if it's Stone Edge and he misses, I'm pretty sure we blow... Well, we don't blow him up, but we do a lot of damage. But we're definitely in a predicament where we don't have to, yeah. And I'm pretty sure me and Xiao can... Yep. That's what sucks about Stone Edge. That's what sucks about Stone Edge. That's what sucks about Stone Edge. This thing should have already been dead. That's what sucks about Stone Edge. You better hit your Stone Edge so he kills my Pikavolp, but it is all good. Cause now we just flip turn with Swampert, and we're gonna be in the finals. You love to see it. Because you flip, cause I mean, bro, you died a flip turn. If he clicks Stone Edge, that just confirms he was banded, in which case Tinkaton never 6-0s this man's team. If he switches his moves up right now to CC, that means Tinkaton was on track to 6-0 this guy, but, well, we got critted by EQ. Let's see. Because, I mean, Vigabo dies to that even if he's not banded, even if I am max defense. It doesn't really tell us anything. Let's see. We're going to flip turn here. Alright. This is the only play they really had. They go out into Umbreon. So we're going to flip turn. Thing is, Terrakion never beats, it just never beats Swampert, bro. Like, even with, like, CC, even if it's a banded CC, he's still doing, like, well, basically we're not in range. Let's put it like that. Alright. So we're going to go out into Chi-Chi. The only out he has is if he's a Scarf Terrakion, and even then, I do not think Scarf Terrakion can one-shot Swampert. We are just simply too healthy. So we're going to click CC here. I mean, they can protect. Bro, I mean, we're delaying the inevitable here, but, you know, they can protect. This Umbreon is getting put on a t-shirt the very next turn. I'm pretty sure even if you were, Maybe from full health they could take a hit. I don't know. Umbreon does have base 130, you know, but I'm also a Mian Shao, so I mean, yeah. So let's just you know, just don't click protect again. Let's just get this over with. Let's just get this over. Okay, he gets the fabled double protect, and this dude is a VGC player, so he knows about this more than anybody else. And I have to respect it because it really is his out. But now Swampert outspeeds this, Muck outspeeds this, so even if we don't kill with CC, one of them is just gonna pick this mon off. And we haven't been chipped enough by poison for Swampert to be in range of anything from other thing. So we're gonna. Did he really just get the... Bro, this is unheard of. The triple protect? The triple protect? This is unheard of! This is unheard of! This is unheard of! Yo! 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 There's no way! Oh my goodness, he really... Does he get the quadruple? If he gets the quadruple, I swear to God. Yo, he got the triple protect. I respect it on so many levels because he got it. I actually kind of wish he would have clicked it the 4th time just to see. Just to see. Like, just to see if he would have gotten it. Because if he would have gotten that, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I just would have had to respect it, bro. I just would have had to respect it. Okay, so if this dude's not scarfed, he doesn't outspeed or kill us. If he's scarfed, then okay, he's gonna outspeed and kill us, but that means you lose to... Yeah, alright, cool. Mian Shao gets those last 2 kills. Bro, that triple protect is crazy, not gonna lie, but GG's to my opponent Game Dex. We're in the finals of NBBL. You love to see it. We'll be taking on our week 5 opponent, Kennybot. Just because he won once doesn't mean we'll win again. So, you know, let's see what we can make happen. But GG's to my opponent, the Game Dex. If you liked and enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like and please subscribe and maybe leave a comment. You know, never hurts. You know. So until next time, everybody, peace out.